This is Dr. Corey, and I help strength athletes with shoulder pain get back to lifting pain-free through our one-to-one online shoulder coaching program. Today, we're talking about incline pressing with pain using dumbbells on an incline bench. When your shoulder gets flared up, every movement hurts. Doesn't matter if you're pulling your arm out to the side, doing push-ups, doing pull-ups, right? Everything just seems to be painful no matter what you do. Going off of that, incline pressing at the gym with dumbbells may be a no-no. It can be very painful and sometimes should be temporarily avoided. What also should be avoided is dips, overhead press, and wide grip push-ups or pull-ups. If you continue to work into these things, your pain's going to continue to worsen and get worse and worse and worse, where you can eventually develop something like a tendonitis, a tendinosis where it degenerates and then eventually forming into a tear, which you do not want. Essentially what happens is you'll just keep restarting that inflammatory cycle, causing more and more inflammation, which again will cause more and more pain. And that will set you on this roller coaster where you feel better, you feel worse, you feel better, you feel worse, over and over repeatedly. And you never feel like you're going to gain a step in the right direction, or you feel like either your therapist isn't helping you the right way, or you're just not doing what they're telling you to do, which we see a lot, unfortunately. Now, I have had a lot of issues with incline press, right? I usually get pain in the front of my shoulder just because of sitting all the time, right? I tend to have a forward posture, like a lot of you guys probably watching this. I'm on a computer all day, I'm doing Zoom assessments, okay, helping people with their shoulder pain, helping myself as well. I use a lot of what I teach with them for myself because it works and I believe in it. But nevertheless, like what I like to do when I do incline presses is this one simple little modification I'm going to share with you. And this modification is a simple grip change. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your incline bench at a 45-degree angle. You're going to grab two lightweight dumbbells, keep it 20 pounds or less. And I want you to grab it in that normal grip. And all we're going to do is we're going to turn the hands into a neutral position so they're facing each other. This neutral position will help relax the shoulder joints by putting you in the scapular plane of motion rather than out to the side like you normally would in a normal press. This will help calm down the nervous system, promote better breathing patterns, and reduces tightness on the front muscles of that shoulder joint that are irritated. The result? Shoulder joint is calmed down, you're able to build up a big chest again, which I know every male in here wants to do. But wait, that's not all. You also want to progress this exercise with a band wrapped around those wrists to fully activate the external rotators, which will help further decrease that front shoulder pain you're dealing with. So what you essentially want to do is wrap a band around those wrists, and as you hold that neutral grip, try and put tension on the wrist as you pull apart and keep that tension as you push up into your actual pressing movement. This will help increase the activation of your external rotators, being the infraspinatus of the rotator cuff, the teres minor of the rotator cuff, and also the rear delts of the posterior shoulder joint. Now, these will activate so much that they'll shut down any pain you had or any overactivation from the front of the shoulder, being the anterior delts, the biceps, or the supraspinatus tendon. And that's usually why people get issues because they overuse these things in the front of the joint. And the things in the back of the joint are dormant and sleeping. And now, most of you would be like, do I stop here? How long do I do this for? I would do this for anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. And to progress this, what you want to do is use the band around the wrists and try and simulate a normal grip, okay? So instead of having the hands facing each other, go back to a normal grip with the band around the wrist and perform a normal incline press at that 45-degree angle. If you can do 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 10 repetitions at a good weight that's over 20 pounds, then you are ready to do incline presses again with just the weights without the band. Okay, you want to slowly work your way up to it. You can increase the resistance of the band so you have more tension as you pull apart, or you can increase the weights. I wouldn't do both. I would just do one at a time so you can monitor and manage their symptoms. What's amazing is you're going to be surprised that you're going to be able to press without pain after doing this for just that 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes even less. This will get you those results fast, but realize you're still going to need a plan to fix the root cause of your shoulder so that you never have a flare up the rest of your life. So just to summarize and recap, right, we talked about how to get rid of that pain with incline pressing, which is a simple grip modification of turning the hands to face each other. Then you can progress to putting a band around the wrist and doing it that same way, keeping tension on the external rotators. And then you eventually get into the more specifics of doing a normal incline press with a band around the wrist with a normal position and do that for 3 to 4 weeks. Build up your capacity to tolerate load in that rotator cuff tendon. Then eventually do it without the band and anything. And you really squeeze those shoulder muscles on the way back and let the chest come together and drive those elbows up and forward towards each other at the top. And that is how you get out of that pain in the shoulder with incline pressing. You get back to lifting big weight, building up a big upper and middle chest area. So if you got value from this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss one of my brand new weekly shoulder pain fix videos. If you want more personalized help, we offer free one-to-one shoulder pain fix demos. You can DM me the word shoulder on Instagram at the link below in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next week.